Hey guys, welcome back to Syberia. It's Factory Muffin Cake here. I hope you're all doing good. So episode 7, and we've just arrived at this station, which I think is to do with the university. Whether that was the university that Anna went to, I'm not sure. But obviously there's a reason we stopped, and we do have to wind it up. So I just want to cross over to the other side if I can. Very overgrown here. Whether it's supposed to be like this, I don't know. But I want to cross to the other side. Come on. To see if there's any windy mechanism here at all. You think there must be for Hans to develop such an amazing piece of machinery. He would have thought about putting a windy thing on the next station. We have some birdies. So we can go up here. They're just birds. Ah, okay. The birds say no. Whatever. Right, let's go down here and have a look. Just get my gun out and shoot the birdies. What's down here? This is kind of pretty. Okay. Can't see much, but a door.
Can't go that way.
Really? Why can't you go that way? I'll go back that way then. Let's go over the bridge. Okay, anything over this way? Let's go have a look down here. To be honest, it's quite vast, this area. Oh, what's this? I can't read it.
That looks broken.
So it does. Okay, I'll see once.
I need a key.
Ah, needs a key. Not again. You always need bloody keys. Okay, we'll come back to that.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, we can't go that way. So let's go back to the doors over here. See if we can get out that way. And have a little look around. To see where we are.
No point. It's locked.
Well, that's locked as well. Can't be bloody locked in. We go this way instead. Oh.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, everywhere's locked. Let's get on the train and go home. She left her suitcase at the hotel as well. She's gonna stink. Let's come down this way, see what we've got here, if anything. a fisherman. Hello.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Hold on.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today, well,
Okay.
Have you been the station master of Barogstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. About that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't. You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, yes?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick by the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
Okay.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
Birds.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barogstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. One day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare! You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs. piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. Well, I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Okay.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
I do want to see what this is here. That's a hook. Okay. Some kind of hook. Yeah, just a hook. Okay, so let's go back. We'll go down this way. Can I go down this way, please? Thank you. See if we can get out of this area anyway. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. Very different to Valladolid.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Okay. Let's go up here first. This looks very interesting. We're probably going to have to cross over. That's one big gate. Okay, let's come back. We'll cross over through the train and then come down the other side. Very interesting. So yeah, we want to go over to this side, I think. Come down that other side. I think that's right.
Kate Walker!
Oh no.
Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
What are you doing out of the train? Get back in. Right, let's get back on the train. It better be important, Oscar.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Alright, okay. Thanks. Let's go. Let's go on this side. I want to see if we can go down this other way. I don't think we can go any further this way. We've already tried going that way. See if we can get out those front doors now. Over again, I think. Oh yeah, the doors are open now. Fabulous. Okay. Right, let's go this way. This looks like it's the university entrance. Wow, that's incredible. Oh, I like them. Oh, this is interesting. What's this? It's got an egg there.
This thing's jammed.
Also need to put something in, but I've only got a hook. Okay, we'll leave that for the minute. Oh no, I want to come over here. Can we go over here? Oh, that's kind of cool. I love these statues. Let's have a look at this chap here.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Oh.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Oh dear.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Yeah, probably best. Wow. How cool is this? Okay, let's go up here. See what we can find. Funny hats, they look like policeman hats. Very posh. Okay. Not a lot that we can do there for the minute.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, I'll have to go the other way then. Okay. Let's go down here. Let's go over this way first. I think we came in this way. Talk about doors. Look at that. Jesus. You better read that in a lifetime. Amazon memories of an expedition. Okay. Ah, these are the birds that are behind that ladder. So the cuckoos. Habit and food. Just going to see if there's anything that can help us get rid of them. Okay, so it likes juicy fruit. Sometimes it can gorge itself to a point of drunkenness. Okay. Right, so maybe we need to find some fruit. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. What was that? I think I might have written in my notes. We'll have to check that.
Excuse me.
Shh.
Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Yeah, alright, Jesus. Let me just check. Oh, hold on, is that my notes notebook? Okay. Anything up here? Okay. I'm not entirely sure what we're looking for, if anything, but what the hell, eh? Oh, what's this? It's upside down. Plants and mushrooms. A quick read of this. So it affects vision. Okay. So there's an Amazon jungle. Well, they're edible. We will remember the mushroom. It's got something to do with the mushroom. Can't we go down this way anymore? Okay. I haven't been over here. Let's just check around this corner. No, it's going to take me back. Right. Let's carry on this way. This is vast. This is very vast. Ooh. It's a nice room. Very posh. Oh, hello. Am I in trouble?
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The
wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay, let's go through this.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June '68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
Okay, mission.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Okay, help.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Every one of them is going to talk for everything they say.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Wow, okay. Train?
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Okay, but...
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Okay, and then this is the Sauvignon.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barrickstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barrickstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barrickstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
Okay.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Wow, that was hard work. I'm going to be honest. They didn't shut up. Oh, God. Right, let's get out of here. So, guys, I think we'll leave this episode here for you. Thank you so much for joining me once again with Syberia. I'm French Muffin Cake, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.